Imagine life as a massive financial marathon. Everyone dreams of reaching the finish line, financial freedom and lasting prosperity. But not everyone starts from the same place. Some runners have top-tier sneakers, energy drinks, and the best coaching. Others are barefoot under the blazing sun, struggling just to take the first step. Before you can move forward, you need to know exactly where you stand. Today, we'll break down every level of wealth, from extreme poverty to billionaire status, so you can map your journey to financial freedom. Imagine trying to run a marathon barefoot, under a scorching 100-degree, 40°C sun, without water, food, or even basic clothing. That's what extreme poverty feels like. Living on less than $2 a day, around $60 a month. It's not just about money. It's about surviving without clean water, reliable food, shelter, healthcare, or education. Simple daily actions like drinking clean water or eating breakfast become rare privileges. If you get sick, there's no doctor, no medicine, just survival. Extreme poverty is living every day in emergency mode, fighting a brutal uphill battle with no safety net. At this level, you're no longer completely stranded, but you're still fighting every day. Living on up to $6 a day, about $200 a month. You can barely cover the basics. Food, rent, maybe utilities. Every paycheck feels like a survival test. You constantly have to choose: pay the electric bill or buy groceries, fix a broken car or pay for a doctor's visit. One small, unexpected expense can send everything crashing down. And beyond the money struggles, poverty limits your education, health, career opportunities, trapping you in a cycle that's hard to escape. Here, you're able to survive, but you're locked out of full participation in society. You have a roof over your head and food on the table, but you miss out on things most people take for granted. Imagine all your friends texting and posting on social media while you're stuck with a broken flip phone. You can't upgrade, you can't join the conversation, you're isolated. Relative poverty isn't just about missing luxuries, it's about being cut off from opportunities, networks, and even basic social belonging. You're alive, but you're not really living. Now you're finally wearing shoes in the marathon, but they're worn out, and your water bottle is almost empty. Income ranges from about $100 to $200 to $2,000 per month. You can afford basic housing, healthcare, and education, but you live paycheck to paycheck. One emergency, a medical bill, a car repair, a job loss, and you're buried in debt. Many in this group lack strong financial education and fall into traps like payday loans or high-interest debt. You're walking a tightrope every day, trying to stay balanced between survival and progress. Now you're running with decent shoes, a proper outfit, and a good water supply. But you still have to be careful. Income ranges from about $2,000 to $3,500 per month. You can cover all your essentials: housing, food, healthcare, education, and even afford small luxuries. Maybe an occasional vacation, a new smartphone every few years, or eating out without feeling guilty. You likely have a stable job, like a teacher, nurse, technician, or office manager. You can even start investing a small part of your income, but you still need discipline. One bad financial decision, and you're back to living paycheck to paycheck. Now you've upgraded. You're no longer running, you're riding a good bike in the marathon. Income ranges from about $5,000 to $8,000 per month. Life feels a lot smoother. You live in a good neighborhood. You can afford private schools or international travel. You can invest seriously and build real wealth. You still need to watch out for major financial decisions. Buying a luxury car or an expensive house can stretch you thin, but overall, you enjoy a comfortable lifestyle and you're getting closer to true financial freedom. Now you're not biking anymore. You're riding a powerful motorcycle, cruising past everyone else. Income ranges from about $10,000 to $30,000 per month. At this stage, you don't worry about grocery bills or basic expenses anymore. You live in luxury neighborhoods. You travel wherever and whenever you want. You dine at high-end restaurants without checking prices. You have financial security and the ability to enjoy life's finest experiences. But you're still managing your money carefully. You're wealthy, but not yet set for life without smart planning. Now you're not just on a motorcycle, you're cruising in a luxury car with air conditioning, endless fuel, and every comfort imaginable. Income ranges from about $40,000 to $70,000 per month. You own multiple homes, drive luxury cars, fly first class, or even private. You attend exclusive events, belong to private clubs, and have personal advisors managing your investments. At this level, financial worries are virtually non-existent. Your focus shifts from making money to preserving and growing your empire. Now, you're flying over the marathon in a helicopter. Your net worth exceeds $1 million, and your monthly income is often $80,000 or more. You have total freedom to live wherever you want, travel globally at any time, build wealth across real estate, stocks, and private businesses. You no longer worry about job loss or inflation. But even as a millionaire, smart money management is crucial. Overspending on luxury cars, yachts, or homes could still slow your wealth-building journey. You're financially free, but you're also playing a bigger, more strategic game. At this point, you're not just flying a helicopter. You own a private jet. Your net worth is tens or even hundreds of millions. Your lifestyle now includes mansions across the world, supercars, private yachts, teams of lawyers, accountants, and investment managers. Decisions are no longer based on needs. They're based on passions, legacy, and global influence. You're shaping industries, funding startups, and leaving your mark on the world. Most of your wealth is tied up in investments, businesses, real estate, private equity, not just sitting in cash. At this stage, wealth is not a number. It's a force. At this level, you're not even running the race anymore. You own the track. Your net worth exceeds $1 billion. You have the power to influence entire industries, shape political landscapes, buy private islands, fleets of jets, or even entire companies. Spending $10,000 a day wouldn't dent your fortune. It would take centuries to burn through it. Your daily life involves global impact projects, cutting-edge investments, high-stakes philanthropy. But it's not all luxury. Billionaires face massive public scrutiny, constant responsibility, and global expectations. At this stage, you don't just live in the world, you help design its future.